Hi everyone, welcome back to our Not So Very challenge. We are right where we left off in the last episode at the prom after party with Sienna and one of her boyfriends. But let's see what they get up to. Oh Jay, you are all the way here with your ex-girlfriend's sister. That is interesting. I don't really know what to think about that. You do still want to ask Camille out, which is quite interesting in my opinion. But I completely forgot that he was the prom royalty. Well, prom jester. So that is pretty huge for Jay. So I wonder how Sienna's feeling about that all of the attention is not on her. But anyway, try to spend some time with your boyfriend. He is very flirty. And didn't she say that she was going to take him on this romantic ride? Or was that actually for his brother? I am unsure. She is dating them both and I can't remember already at this point. Is that really bad? I think it probably might be. You know what? You might as well actually go on that ride. I mean, you are here after all, so I don't see why not. So let's have you two kids go. Okay, absolutely not do this. It's a bit too soon for that, but let's just go on the romantic ride. And while they're off doing that, I kind of want to look at some objectives that I want to get through today. So she is getting kind of close to doing some steps for her aspiration. So let me just see them going in just to make sure that it works. There we go. They're off on their romantic adventure. But she needs to go on 2 dates, but we can definitely do that because it is still the weekend. It's only Sunday, so we can work on that during the weekend. And on Monday we are definitely going to school with her because it just didn't happen last time. But for her next step of the aspiration, she needs to reach charisma level 4, which is basically doubled at this point. I think she's level 7, even actually 8, and she has to have 3 first kisses. So far she only had 2, so I guess we need to find her another potential partner. For now, just enjoy your time with your current partner maybe. Oh, what's going on now? Corny jail. Sienna wanted to make the perfect romantic atmosphere and thought the cuddle cards would be the best way. Does Sienna poke fun at the ride and add some flirty banter and try to make the moment a little more romantic? Or does she embrace the cheese and attempt to show Curtis a slice of playfulness? Well then, what would she do? I think she would lean into the atmosphere. She doesn't currently have the romantic trait, but she's definitely getting there, so I think she would probably fully go into it and hopefully it's gonna go well. Oh, and it didn't go well. They lost romance. Unfortunately, Sienna was too far gone and the cuddle cards have created a monster. Oh, that is interesting. Well, she's still very flirty, but she's, I guess, still learning how everything works. So she's not like fully charming and everything. She's only just practicing, so I'm not too worried about it. But Jay, what are you up to? Oh, you are talking to Camille. I mean, you two. Oh, you two have romance again? Wait, they have romance again. Why'd you have romance again? What were you two up to? I guess they decided to stay friends, even though it didn't really look like they would. Well, I'm not gonna encourage any romance, but if they do it on their own, and they already are, I'm just gonna let it happen. But anyway, Sienna, what are you up to? Where are you two going? What is going on? You're just going to grab some water. Okay, why is he following you like that though? What are you two up to? What's going on? I'm actually so confused what's going on. But now that you're here, I guess you do need to chat. You do not want to propose, trust me. And did he just run off? He did. That was strange. Well, while she's busy running back, I guess I will focus on these two because I think everyone else just went home. So do we have another little weird double date situation? It kind of seems like it. Even though I really should not have them be on a date. Oh, but it's 2:30 a.m. and Jay is getting really tired. I mean, look at him. Look, I think you should both go home because it is really late. You're still just teenagers. Oh wow, it's so snowy here. Have I just forgotten, or did this happen while they were away? This is beautiful. Well, either way, you really need to go to sleep because you are absolutely exhausted. I really don't want you to sleep through the entire day because you should have at least one date happening tomorrow. Well, you are actually awake first, which is quite impressive, so get ready for your day. You really need to take care of yourself quite well today, and then you can enjoy your dates. Even though I don't really know who she's gonna invite on a date, but she does have a couple of options. She does need to go on 2 dates, so maybe she could just literally ask both of her boyfriends for a date, so she has one with each which I feel like that's honestly not a terrible idea because I want to get her aspiration out of the way. And also, after you take care of yourself, you should check the mail. I don't think we have any mail right now, but should in a couple of hours. Do we get mail on the weekends? I actually don't know, but I am still expecting an element for her. And her book is doing kind of okay, and I think she's kind of close to finishing her other one. These two almost had breakfast together, but not really. I thought things were kind of okay because they went to prom and the after party together, but I mean, Jay didn't even feel like going, and look how terrible their relationship is. No, Mojito, you're being disgusting. Lecture him about drinking from that puddle, and of course the dog pooped on the porch as well. Well, how about you maybe take tea for a jog? I know it's freezing outside, so hopefully that's not really going to cause issues, but go for a jog. I think you would like that. Oh no, Manu. I feel so bad. I miss you so much, Sienna. Are you missing me too? I think he's really in love with Sienna, and she just kind of flirted with him for a second just for fun, and now he's like really into it. Oh no. Well, I really don't want her to hurt him, so I'm gonna say okay, but she doesn't mean it in a romantic way at all. I don't think these two can ever be a couple, even just to have it be a part of her aspiration or something. I don't want it to happen. We'll have to ask Manu to just be friends when we see him next time. But anyway, go on your jog. Hopefully you won't freeze to death. I need to keep an eye on you. And then you can go get ready for the dates. Wait a minute. Why is Camille in the house again? Asking Jay if he wants to become best friends. Who invited you? Why are you sitting in my kitchen? You know what, Camille? You're being kinda stalkery. I really liked you two staying friends and everything, and it was kind of cute that you were a prom thing together yesterday, but this is just kind of getting out of hand. You are feeling a little bit too welcome here, so please leave. This is kind of inappropriate, so just please. Yeah, accuse her of moving too fast, because what is she even doing? This is really not okay. Oh, I did that with Mentina. I'm sorry. Well, she can just tell her that this behavior is really inappropriate, and then Jay can try to tell her as well. So accuse her of moving too fast too. So she's getting a real talking to that this behavior is not okay at all. Don't try to cheer her up. She did this to herself. Send her home. Wait, no. As soon as Camille left and Aurora came downstairs, Manu is here, and he just saw her in her like full alien thing. Oh no. Mentina, you're gonna have to have a conversation with Manu. Maybe just freeze him to have a think. No, okay, let's just try to explain everything to him, because oh no, I wasn't ready for this. Well, can we mind control him? No. I maybe wanted to erase his memory, but it's not quite there yet. Berry Blast is not really ready for that. Well, you know what, actually, maybe try to talk up Manu to Aurora so he gets to know her a little bit better. Oh, I can't believe we had to do this full reveal right now. And Manu is the first one to know out of all people, and he doesn't even seem to care that much. I think he's just coming over to see Sienna anyway. He's just waiting outside, meeting Toothpaste, probably waiting for Sienna to come back from her jog. I can't believe this just happened. This is terrible. So these two are having this conversation, and Manu does seem kind of receptive, I think. Aurora sounds like she is an absolute pleasure to be around, so he doesn't mind at all. That's pretty good. And he is actually going to get to know her. This is like the first time someone from outside of the family is talking to Aurora. Oh, well, this is quite nice. Aurora is great. I'm glad I got to know them. So is maybe Mentina ready to introduce Aurora and Astro to some of her friends? Because, I mean, this went a lot better than expected. And now Manu wants Aurora to become best friends. Wait, he really liked Aurora that much? Well, she wouldn't even think about it. She would absolutely say, of course. I mean, they just met, but their relationship is pretty good, actually. And he's like freaking out. He's so excited about meeting her. They just became good friends. They literally just met. You know what? I need to check something. I really need to check something. I don't know what Aurora's attractive preferences are. I have no idea, but let's see. You know what? She does find Manu very attractive. They're already best friends, good friends, deeply connected. This is really interesting. There is no way that they're just hitting it off that well to just be friends, right? I'm not really going to push romance, but it's kind of crazy that Manu is so into her. I mean, who wouldn't be really interested in an alien? Of course, you'll want to get to know them and figure out everything, but they're hitting it off like really well. And maybe Aurora can save Manu from heartbreak caused by Sienna, because she definitely would break his heart. I mean, he's loyal, he's a cat lover, he's just a really cute person. But Sienna's definitely eavesdropping and not really a fan of this. This is my friend. What are you doing, Aurora? She's definitely going to try to steal him away. Maybe she can actually even trash another sim and just say, like, why are you even talking to Aurora? She's just not good to talk to. You should stay away from her. So let's see, what is she gonna say? She's doing that right in front of Mentina, so I don't really know if that's gonna go quite well. Mentina definitely should get involved and maybe do a bit of arguing, because argue about house rules, this is not okay. This is really messed up. I understand your concern, Sienna. I'll chat with Aurora soon. I agree, Aurora is not so great. She's not cool. Wow, Sienna is so manipulative. That's crazy. Mentina is arguing straight away, and these two seem to be leaving. Whoa, that was really not okay. Well, I think I'm just gonna let Manu go. Aurora wouldn't chase after him, even though she's probably feeling a little bit like heartbroken. She is mad, definitely, but she is feeling very playful. She's just really pleased with herself, and it's already 3 p.m. almost 4. You need to start going on your dates. She hasn't seen Stefan in a bit, so she can ask him on a date first. And this is actually a good opportunity to remind you to upload some cute sims on the gallery using the hashtag thilsey for Sienna to have some more potential dates and some cuter dates, because I mean, Stefan especially, not her best pick, not gonna lie. But anyway, let's go on a date with Stefan first, I guess. I wouldn't really say that this place is quite Sienna's vibe, but it's Stefan's best attempt. It's just that Sienna is very picky, but she'll make the best out of this because she just doesn't really want to waste the weekend at home anymore, because she could just be doing this instead. And so far so good, so she doesn't really have much to complain about. I don't know why he's green. I've just kind of accepted that fact, and I would recommend that you accept it as well. I think here we should have some privacy because it's only getting crowded on this side of the bar. Well, let's fully focus on this date. It's going kind of well, so she is definitely getting better at this. She wants to break up with him. Well, maybe let's just try to keep that wish hidden for now, because you just need to practice. You don't need to enjoy this that much. But oh, he lost a grandparent. That is a weird thing to bring up on a date, not gonna lie, but whatever. As long as they're having this date, she's happy. Is it really messed up that she sees him as just a bit of practice for future better people to date? That's just how Sienna works. Funny how I said that this side of the bar doesn't seem to be crowded, and now there's people sitting here everywhere. Oh, and they are actually going to sing. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. I can feel it. This is going to be horrible. Yeah, it's definitely not that good, but she looks like she's kind of having fun. I think. I really can't tell. She's overthinking. She's not really enjoying this that much. Food is happening, drinks are happening, so you can just chat in peace. And the date went really well, so she doesn't really have much to complain about. Do you want to maybe ask just to see what's going on? Ask about Curtis. Does he suspect anything? What does he think of Curtis? Just out of curiosity. I mean, he is his brother, so I'm guessing that he would say that he's pretty cool, but is he suspecting anything? It doesn't look like it. So Sienna's doing really well when it comes to all of this, which is a little scary. Wait, you know what you should do? Actually, before that, I want them to take a photo together, but I really need to change his outfit and hope that he doesn't have this green makeup on all of his outfits. He shouldn't. I don't know where he pulled that out from. The date is completed, so they'll take a little goodbye photo. Hopefully not with all of these people in the background. Oh, you're gonna have the bar in the background. How about we have the bartender here as well in the photo? That is really funny. It's 10 p.m. already. This date was a lot longer than expected, and it's a school night, so you definitely need to take care of yourself. And while she's doing that, let me just put that photo on her wall somewhere. So she's starting this collection. We also need to take a photo with Curtis next time we see him. I do find it quite interesting interesting that after everything, Jay still wants to ask Camille out, so it's really hard for him to get over her. Which, speaking of, I always forget that there actually is an option to have a teen try to get over their crush. There we go, try to get over Camille, and hopefully it's going to actually work. Jay's mind is clear. No longer will he be plagued with the thoughts of Camille. That is a really good. I'm really happy that he's actually over her. No, are you serious? T is dying? No, wait a minute. No, that does not make sense. Everyone, come get here. Can I plead for animals? I actually have no idea. Because that does not make sense. Why would T be dying? If anything, it's not that like I want it to happen, but I feel like Toothpaste is older. We'd had him for longer. I'm just gonna let Astro sleep. He doesn't have to see this. But everyone, come downstairs and at least witness what's happening. I literally can't believe it. Oh, everyone is so sad. Jay, can you really not do anything? I wish I knew we would spend some more time with T. At least Sienna took him on a jog this morning. No. We have to say goodbye to T. And all we have left is this urn. Oh, it's 7 a.m. already. I kind of let everyone sleep in for a bit. Well, Aurora, I'm gonna have to have you attend your classes online today. I feel bad sending him to school. He should have like a day off or something to process losing one of his pets. He's just so heartbroken. I don't know why Jay isn't actually on this list. That is kind of strange. Is he actually taking a day from school? Because, I mean, it's really justified. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to follow Sienna to school. So before I let anyone go, let's see who you are actually in school with. I see that Kimber is your classmate, and is this? Oh, I thought this was Curtis for a second. While everyone is still here, you could scope your surroundings and see if you find anyone attractive. Just immediately, that's your like first objective. She's so embarrassed though, but just do that real quick so I can just kind of see what's happening. She hasn't noticed anybody interesting in this entire school? Really? Well, okay, whatever, fine. Get yourself some food, I guess. Oh, and Camille is your classmate as well. I really thought this was Curtis for a second. He does look kind of similar. Let's maybe just introduce ourselves to him then. And just introduce yourself to people in general. You should get to know as many people as possible. You are walking so slowly. Class will literally begin before she even grabs the food. That is so frustrating. I feel like everyone will run off to class before she even manages to like sit down properly. Stefan says, do you remember how we met? I was just thinking about it. I actually don't remember how you met. That's interesting. Probably for her birthday when she was aging up from a toddler to a child. I think I had a bunch of toddlers over. And immediately after, Curtis is sending her a message, miss me yet? Want to come over and relax with me? Do you never go to school? Like, what is up with you? No, but we should see you together. You're lined up for her next date for sure. Anyway, will you finally get to know people? Everyone is leaving. Really? She's gonna have to run around school to actually go meet people. That is really frustrating. And even now, these two are leaving. I'm so angry. She's walking so slowly. She's gonna miss like the most of the class. That is just embarrassing on your first day for someone who's trying to be a successful politician in the future. And speaking of, if you ever need a study buddy, I'm here. Would you consider studying with me? I have no idea who this is. I genuinely don't know. Maybe she met them at prom, but this is a pretty good looking sim. After a makeover, I feel like they have a lot of potential. But anyway, you finally made it to class. It's basically almost over. Just please start doing something. Literally anything. Okay, you have lunch now, and I feel like your food was just left there. I mean, yeah, it's still good, so you should go eat that food. Where are you going? Hello? Oh, you're gonna sit next to the principal. That's interesting. Are you trying to make some connections already? Well, I guess at least try to introduce yourself. She does seem to like you, which is a pretty good sign, but just continue introducing yourself to other people as well. I really need you to. I know you're not feeling like it, but this is really important. Oh! And Stefan is actually in her school as well. Or did he just break into her school to ask to be best friends? That is kind of weird, but I guess I'm gonna say of course because they are still dating. I feel like he's not even a classmate actually. He just kind of showed up here. You should go. This is really not the place for you. Just go to your own school. Oh, and look at these two actually doing their homework and studying together. They're actually really like well-functioning sisters, I would say. Unlike whatever is going on in Sienna's family. And what are you doing now? You are going to class already. Isn't it kind of early? I mean, it starts in like 40 minutes or so. Well, you were so late to the other one that I guess it makes sense. Who else do you not know from your class? I feel like she met a lot of the people. I don't know if she can do this while she's waiting for the class to begin. I don't think so, but let's just queue up a couple of things for you. I still can't believe she doesn't really find anyone in this entire school attractive, but Sienna impressed her teacher and learned a lot today. I really didn't feel like it, but sure. Well, you know what? I think I'm just gonna send you home real quick to take care of yourself because this is looking pretty terrible. Where did you pull that omelette from? Did you just have eggs in your pocket the entire day? No wonder people were running away from you. Oh, it's still so snowy here. I really was not ready for that. Well, let me have you just take care of yourself. What else do you need? You really need some fun and some energy. That's a bit concerning. Well, you're gonna get your fun during your date, but I don't know about energy. Maybe you can just go take a little nap here. Who is this? I didn't catch the name. Can I come over? I miss you. What? I don't even know who this is. But she does need another first kiss. So if they hit it off well, I'm just gonna accept it. Because Aurora is upstairs. She's asleep. Astro is playing. So we don't have any alien riskiness going on. Is this the... Oh, this is the guy from school. This is the guy from school that I kept thinking was Curtis. That is interesting. Why are you going upstairs? Why are you going upstairs? Hey, no going upstairs. I'm sorry, but you can't go looking at the aliens. I really don't think so. But hey, if you kind of hit it off well, let me just see if she is attracted to him. Well, you find him basic looking and you think he's rude and he thinks that you're dramatic. What kind of game are you playing then? He's feeling very playful actually. Oh, Mojito's running away because he's sick. Well, I can't really do much about that. He's a slob. Oh, he's kind of just a little gross. You were totally right about him being rude. So I don't really know about gaining romance with him. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna send him home. He's just being a little bit weird. He likes Sienna obviously, but she doesn't really like him that much. But anyway, I want this one to go on a date and she hasn't found anyone interesting in school. And that made me wonder actually if I should maybe use this dating app with her and just send her on a blind date. I did say that I wanted her to go on a date with Curtis, but I want one more date out of the way and one more first kiss. So I could get two things out of the way in one go. Hey, we got matched on meet and mingle. Do you want to try and meet up? Well, absolutely. She's actually super cute. I did notice that Sienna is really tired, so we should probably just go somewhere kind of close to home. So maybe just this lounge. Maybe that's a bit too fancy for teenagers, so this bar is probably a bit more appropriate. So introduce yourself to your date. She's just so pretty, and we kind of need to decide if we're gonna have this as a flirty date or a friendly date. And she seems super into Sienna, so I think that we could at least potentially try having this as a real date. So, well, we don't really need to declare it to only wanting to be friends or only wanting to hook up. We kind of, I guess, want both, so I'm just gonna leave it going as it is. But what I am going to do is actually make this into... Oh, she's so sad that I can't actually start a date, because I really need this to be an actual date event, and it isn't. I thought it would be. I really just need her to be in a better mood for like a second, and then I can just ask her on a date, because I don't want to cheat away these moodlets because they're about tea. I don't want to get rid of that. If she feels like morning tea, she should. This sim is irresistible. Sienna has a major crush on Annabelle. I love to see that, but they're both kind of a little bit bored because Sienna is not in the best of moods, which is kind of unfortunate. It's already 8 p.m, so I kind of really need to hurry this thing up. Okay, we are on a proper date now. Do you maybe want to go inside so it's a bit warmer? Maybe just kind of sit here together. It's probably going to be kind of difficult while she's feeling so sad and so tired and kind of bored. Oh, and you're actually coming over to sit next to her and not across from her. So I think Annabelle is really into Sienna. No, hey, where are you going? Never mind. She just went outside. Do you want you two to have some more privacy? That's interesting. Can this person stop jumping in the trash right in front of us? You're kind of ruining the date, not gonna lie. I really need you to get to know each other a little bit better. And Sienna, I would really need you to stop being so sad because you're not very good at flirting when you're so miserable, but try to flirt. Let's ignore this alien just grilling here. Let's pretend it's not happening. I don't want to deal with it. Annabelle is gloomy, so maybe she doesn't mind that Sienna is so sad because she finds it so relatable. So let's give you a gloomy compliment. You are probably going to appreciate that. The flirting is going actually quite well, so Annabelle is definitely super into her. her. Probably a little bit more than Sienna is into her, not gonna lie. Well, I mean, while they're chatting, let me just check on the attraction, might as well. She only sees her as attractive, but she does have a crush on her, and Annabelle thinks that Sienna is fun to be around, so we are off to a great start. Flirting is going pretty good considering that Sienna is so miserable, but this is actually going really well. We might even actually reach the first kiss option, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it while she's so sad. She does want to ask Annabelle on a date, which is interesting considering that they are already on a date right now. It's just really frustrating that she's so sad. I think I might just get rid of it. The date made her feel much better and she is just not sad anymore, so I'm really sorry, T. But Sienna did get over you quite quickly, maybe a bit too quickly. I just realized that it's kind of late, so we probably shouldn't have this date going for very long because they probably both have school in the morning, but she's just so pretty. I can't wait to give her a makeover actually. But let's try some more flirting. I really want them to get the first kiss option. That's kind of the main reason why I'm going for this. But we do need to build up their romance. It's so busy here. I'm actually just going crazy. This is so annoying. Angel, can you just get out of the date, please? Thank you. So embracing is going quite well. I think they should be really close to the first kiss kind of soon. So let's reveal that crush. I don't know if she did that already by this point. Oh no, first kiss. Let's do the first kiss and then both of you can just go home. Get off your phone. Just do the first kiss. I feel like I need to speed run this really quickly. They're both just so exhausted. It's becoming tedious. No, I have the first kiss option right there. Okay, we need to diffuse the situation. Just try to like enjoy your time. Try to like chat her up a little bit just so it stops being tedious. I think she's just kind of going too hard in with the flirts, so we need to make this a casual discussion again while she's still very flirty. That I think is pretty important. It's kind of happening. They just became good friends and flirting is back on. There we go, first kiss out of the way, and the date is about to end, and it actually went pretty good considering everything. It's a steamy exchange. Well, do you want to ask her to be your girlfriend if you can? You can't. Okay, that's fine, whatever. So at least she has 2 of her milestone aspirations done, so that is pretty amazing progress. But now we definitely need to send you home, and I guess we'll see Annabelle around a little bit more. Well, you are just so tired that I'm gonna send you to sleep immediately. What do you want to do with Stefan though? You want to break up with Stefan? I'm gonna pin that. The outro got a bit messed up, so I'm just gonna do it this way. But if you want to see if Sienna ends up breaking up with Stefan and what happens next with Annabelle, you can do that by clicking the card right now towards the next episode, and if the next episode is not out yet, here is something to watch while you wait. See you there!